Okay, too much fun. Hi, I'm Eric Haugen. Here is my website, my Patreon, my Instagram. Like and subscribe to my channel if these infotainment videos are infotaining for you. It helps me out when you do that. We are going to go through some of the sound capabilities of the new Vibro Champ. This thing's fucking cool. Okay, so it obviously does growl really well, especially with this P90 guitar here. Now, full disclosure, I don't know if you can see down here, I'll pop it up there. I have an attenuator running right now, the Weber Minimass. They don't pay me to say this. I think everybody who owns a tube amp needs an attenuator because I don't have earplugs in right now. I'm going to take this thing up to 10 in a little bit, and I'll put earplugs in then because you really should protect your ears. You don't want tinnitus. That's my ear-ringing theme song. So right now I do have the tremolo engaged. Let's take it off. And it's interesting, I noticed when you take the tremolo out, the gain kind of increases. That makes sense though. Ooh, that's cool. Now I also have their reverb, which, you know, people were complaining about this reverb, and I actually don't have a problem with it. I think it's pretty convincing. Let's bring it up. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this would be a fun guitar to do this one. Come on, man. You know, that's hall reverb, but to me that's pretty good because, you know, hi, I'm Eric Haugen, welcome to my TED Talk. I'm a reverb aficionado, and most of my videos I actually use a plugin, Valhalla Vintage Verb. I put it on after the fact once I've recorded everything. Oh, I forgot to WD-40 my stool. Let's turn the reverb off now. Reverb off, everything off. Now just pure. I'm at 6 o'clock, by the way, on the volume, running my attenuator down there. It's good. It sounds really good. I don't even know what that riff was. Now, let's just test. I'm going to actually switch guitars in a minute to my Stratocaster to explore the other side of this amp, the Glassy side, because it does Glassy extremely well too. By the way, I got artist pricing on this. I like to disclose that. I got YouTube Buddy, you know, hookup on this. So while this is, I don't really consider it paid promotion. Thank you, Fender, for hooking me up on this. I did spend some of my own money for sure, though. Left ear. I have the fancy custom musicians plugs. I have really bad tinnitus, by the way. Here, I'll pull up what I hear 24/7, all day, every day, until I die. and after I die, from years of being a dumb indie rock guitar player. Oops. Now, let's take this thing all the way to 10, but that also means I'm going to have to do some adjustments. All right, there's volume on 10. I'm going to bring my preamp volume down. I'm looking over here at my meter. So there's 10. Let's see. Let me play oh. And let's see, if I roll the tone back, there it is. Fun. Let's keep that tone back. Let me see if I can. Checking. Nope, I'm good. You know what I mean. Okay, so there it is at 10, and I'll pull my plugs back out and bypass it. I think that's all I want to do with this guitar and this setup. Pause. Let's now take out a Strat and see what it sounds like. We'll take it back down to about 6 with the Strat, and let's see what happens. Sit tight. Listen to how glassy. Now I have bypassed the attenuator now, so now we're just hearing pure amp. I did adjust it down to about 5. Let's hear that same lick. Let's take the tremolo completely out of the equation. Same little Chris Isaak Wicked Game lick. Boy, that sounds nice. And that's in between, that's like Knopfler setting. This is a very glassy Strat. These are Tom Brantley pickups in this that I had him make me. They're basically 50s spec. Very, very 50s. Again, let's take its reverb completely out. So now we're just basically 5, 5, that looks like 7 on the bass. Now this neck pickup, I like neck pickups on Strats. That's no reverb, no nothing. It sounds nice as fuck. Now, I was going to stop there, and I was playing around. I just got this amp like yesterday. And what was some of the other things I wanted to talk about? So let's attenuate it again. Engage attenuator. So that brought the volume down significantly. So then I can let's get this up to like 6. Let's get up to 7. That's still not dangerous. Now, I was like, what's one of the worst sounds in the world? The Strat bridge pickup. But however, with this amp, It's a special kind of raspy trash. Oh wait, Jane's Addiction? That seems a little bit too bright, so what I'll do is I'm going to bring the bass up to 8, treble down to about 4. What's the next chord? I don't remember the rest. What's that last one? Ah, man. I just know it goes, it's mine. All right, so there we are. No tremolo, no reverb. Let's bring in the reverb now. I'm going to bring it up to like 8 now with this guitar. And then go to this pickup here, my neck pickup. Oh, what's... To hear, you know, classic, you know, Strat strangling. Sounds pretty good. Now, I do observe, by the way, when you're pushing this thing to overdrive party tone, the reverb will make a mess of it. And that's true of any amp. Like, you know, if you're doing crunch guitar, you tend to either cut the reverb all the way out of the equation, or, you know, because watch, same little Rocket from the Crypt riff. Kind of makes a mess of it. By the way, it's very hard to make gear demos. You have to talk cleanly and then not fuck up the notes you're playing. I fail often. Let's end it with a weird chord, because, you know, I don't think about these too much before I shoot it. What was I going to talk about? All right, so now we'll just talk. So I think, you know, with amps and things that we buy, I try not to be too much of a gear purchase enabler. I do love this little amp, and for me, it's going to prove to be really useful as a recording thing, because it has a really unique, again, like, it can do Glassy very, very nicely. But it can also do Raspy and Trashy in a very unique way. And then probably the number one question people are going to have is, you know, can I get this thing to crunch tone in my apartment, in my house, in my bedroom? And my answer is no. No, you can't. Not without an attenuator. You know, you're going to disturb your neighbors. You're going to damage your hearing. So that makes this thing, puts it in an interesting category. Is this thing useful for, you know, practice? Yeah. For yourself, it's going to be really cool, but, like, you know, at a rehearsal, that, you know, I'll give you the answer my accountant gives me. That depends. I don't know how loud your band is. I don't know how loud your drummer is. I mean, it certainly is adorable. And I like it a lot. That's a question. That's why, again, I always recommend people, and y'all, you know, I'm preferential to my Weber Minimass, but whatever attenuator, you know, it's so worth it. I don't know how many amps, probably 6 or 7, and, you know, I'm not using any pedals right now. Ooh, let's bring in a delay just because I just said that. What the heck is that riff? I don't know. Phaser. keyboard. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work for you or not, but you know, my verdict is I'm definitely keeping this, and it's super cool. I think that's all I wanted to cover. Thank you so much for watching Eric play with his new toy. You know, it's like I think I've finally realized after 5 years of being on YouTube that it's really more about, hey, welcome to my apartment, welcome. The sun is shining, I have nice guitars and pedals. Spend some time with me. Like and subscribe, you know, if you care to. Thank you to everybody who supports me via Patreon or my website purchases. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I don't put ads in my channel if I can avoid it because I think they're annoying. And so that means I make my living by people booking lessons with me, which is fun, because I'm just a humble guitar teacher, that's all I am. Who likes good gear? Do I want to play us out with anything? Old Tom Petty riff. Tremolo also. Tremolo, reverb, and phaser and delay. It's from the first record. It's Fooled Again. Such a Tom Petty's first record is weird and awesome. Highly recommended. Ramble over. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think I'm trying to remember. So my new ending will be excellent to each other, as Bill and Ted would say, and that includes yourself too. I'll work on it. I'll get that ending right. Thanks, champ.